just a quick review of the Honarry, I think that's how you say it, plantar fasciitis night splint. So these are kind of they're coming out now with a lot of these night splint socks, and they're really soft, and they're not really that rigid. They're not really have a lot of plastic or metal in them. But these are this one's more like the original ones that came out. It's a little bulkier, a little heavier, but it definitely does what it's supposed to do. Let me go over a few features of these, just to let you know some of the benefits of this particular model. This does fit either the right or the left foot. Okay, know that because some of these night splints or socks, they are dedicated to the right or the left foot. So you can use this for either the right or left foot, so you don't have to worry about ordering one. It does have a rigid outer shell, and so you're going to try and work up to wearing this thing all night. So sometimes you can only tolerate a few hours at a time. So just know that it does have a rigid outer shell. If that really scares you, then you might be better off with like a night sock. The other thing is that as far as really rigid plantar fasciitis night splints, this one's really kind of cool, I think, because this is it's easy on and off, basically due to these clips. So what you do is you kind of do the clips, and then you tighten this with a Velcro. So you get it as tight as you want. And then to take the thing on and off, you don't have to mess with the Velcro anymore. All you got to do is just hit those little clips there, and it comes on and off. So it's very easy on and off. So as far as looking for a bigger, bulkier, something that's going to give you really super support while you sleep, I think this is one of the better ones. So I definitely would check it out. Now, I do want to bring up that if you are using this for plantar fasciitis, like most people are, I just want you to know there is no inflammation involved in plantar fasciitis. That was kind of an older term, itis, which denotes inflammation, plantar fasciitis, in some of the older literature. But the newer literature, they actually want to call it plantar fasciosis. Basically, what they're finding is this is like an incomplete healing process. So how do we know that there's no inflammation when it comes to plantar fasciitis? The only way you're going to know is if you look at the studies where they take, say, 100 people with plantar fasciitis. They take a piece of the plantar fascia out and they look at it under a microscope. And what you should see, if there is indeed inflammation in the plantar fascia, is you should see some inflammatory cells floating around. Those are signs of inflammation. That's what you need to see histologically. So what do they find? Well, this book, The 5-Minute Plantar Fasciitis Solution, has actually gone through all the studies over the decades where they've done that, all these biopsy studies. And what did they find? They list all the cells. They don't find any inflammatory cells. So basically, this is not an inflammatory process. What do they find? Well, they do find evidence of degenerative changes in the plantar fascia. So basically, this is an incomplete healing process that's going on. This is a tissue in your foot that's being stressed and stressed. It's trying to heal. It gets stressed. It tries to heal, but it just can't. So while it's trying to heal, you see these cells trying to repair everything, but there is no inflammatory cells, so there is no inflammation. So if you've been trying to treat your plantar fasciitis, you've been treating the inflammation in your foot, and it hasn't worked, well, that's probably why. There is really no inflammation. Incomplete healing. So what does help incomplete healing? Well, there's lots of things. One of the things is stretching, like wearing the night splint. That keeps it stretched out. Stretching helps really realign the collagen fibers and really helps boost healing. So this 5-minute plantar fasciitis technique is really a specific plantar fascia a stretch that you can do, but it's not only teaches you to stretch, but probably more importantly is when to stretch. There's a timing thing involved, when to stretch their plantar fascia, that really makes the whole thing work. And like I say, there's 4 or 5 randomized controlled trials showing that this technique's effective, and some of them are over 90% effective. It's just another tool for you to use or think about. But if you're looking for a night splint, but you're really interested in something that's really heavy duty, that's really going to keep you where you're at, this is a good one, so check it out.